Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Crystal. I blog every day of my life, and today is a bright, sunny Monday morning here in Rochester, Kent, in the United Kingdom, and I'm just waiting for whatever today brings, really. Right guys, so the sun is out and let's hope it's the start of a lovely day. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and happy birthday to Jimmy Wales, co-founder of Wikipedia. Fun fact, Wikipedia is a combination of the Hawaiian word wiki, meaning quick, and encyclopedia.
Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 9:11 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Monday the 7th of August.
Alexa, what is the weather like?
In Rochester, it's 15 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect intermittent clouds, with a high of 21 degrees and a low of 10 degrees. Also, there's a flood alert in effect.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
What kind of shorts do clowns wear? Thunderwear.
Underwear. You're scraping the barrel, Alexa. Right. So I'm here at my flat in Rochester. Here is Max. Hello, Max. Max. It's my lovely, lovely, lovely Chihuahua. Going out for a walk shortly, aren't we? Aren't we, little man? How are you? So, turn the camera round, back this way. Yeah, my name is Crystal, and last night was pretty much a bog standard evening for myself. I'm a singleton living alone, my lovely dog. I choose to live this way because I like to keep safe. However, I do like fun like everybody else does, and I keep saying it, but me and Max are going to try and go to the seaside and have a bit of fun, going down to maybe Sheerness or somewhere on the train together. Last year was jam-packed with going out. I went to a lot of places. I went to Canberra Sands. Canberra Sands, that's my neighbour's dog barking. That's my neighbour's dog barking. You know, dogs bark. My dog does it, no problem. Right. So, last year was jam-packed with going out everywhere. I went to Gravesend, that lovely little cafe, sat by the, riverside, Gravesend, walked around there. I'd been to Canberra Sands, I'd been to a lot of Joss Bay, I think it was called. I've been everywhere last year. I've been most of the places around Kent. Last year was jam-packed, going out everywhere. This year's been like different, completely different. I've been at home most of the time. I went to Folkestone, would you believe, in April. One of my sons took me to Folkestone briefly, like for an hour, when everything was shut. So I didn't get to go on any rides or anything. So I have been to Folkestone this year in my son's car with his girlfriend. You can't always have things the way you want them. So this year has been like a relaxing, resting year, trying to get better and to get back on my feet and to go through a bit of therapy by myself actually, and trying to grow stronger, deal with bullies in a positive manner. And by that I mean, you know, not ignoring them, just they exist, they're there, but not taking any notice of what they're saying or doing. I know they're there, I know they're still at it, trying to gnaw at me, get on my nerves, but it's not happening. Last night I thought maybe I was going to have a relapse, a setback and get cross. And then I thought, no, come on. And I put videos on. These guys on YouTube are showing me how to deal with people, how to be strong, and how to realise that life is short. You know, you're your own person. You don't let other people tell you what to do, right? Okay, we have to obey rules and regulations to keep each other safe, health and safety. But, you know, Joe Public and whatever can't tell me what to do, right? And as for what people look like, that's ridiculous. That's so shallow-minded and stupid. Especially when you turn round and you look at the bully themselves. And he's taking the mickey out of you because you maybe look a bit different. You talk a bit different. You act a bit different. And you turn the camera round onto them and you can see what am I taking notice of you for? You know, that's stupid. Why am I wasting my life on people that don't give a fuck about me? That's the whole point, isn't it? Why am I wasting my time on people that couldn't give a fuck about me? They want me to act mad, act stupid, be a source of entertainment. Well, I'll turn the camera onto them and they can be the source of entertainment if they like. Who the fuck is this beautiful, lovely person that's taken the piss out of me? That thinks they're so special, they can make a laughing stock out of me. Let's have a close-up look at them, shall we? They soon shut up. They don't like the cameras on them. They don't. They don't mind taking the piss out of me, making a fool out of me, making money out of me. You turn the camera on them, run a mile, don't like it. So I've been watching auditors on YouTube. Auditors. And they are really brave guys, because some of these police officers, these security guards, attack these guys for just trying to show people public buildings. You go into a library, it's a public building. Yeah, I've been told off for taking a camera in a library, right? At the end of the day, how many people have got mobile phones in their hands in libraries? I've been into a doctor's surgery. Turn your mobile phones off. Nobody does. They're in there playing music, watching videos. These signs they're signs, but they're not law. They're not the law. Staff can tell people to turn their mobile phones off and their cameras off, but it's not a law. It's not a criminal offence to have your phone on in a doctor's waiting room or in the library. It's not an offence. People can politely ask you to turn your phone off and ask you to leave, but it's not a criminal offence to use a phone in a doctor's surgery or a library. But some security can get really aggressive and manhandle people, and that's wrong. So I also watched a video while I was looking at games to download on my iPhone, just to pass the time of day at night when it gets a bit boring. And I wouldn't say lonely, because I don't feel lonely. I've got strong now. I can stand on my own 2 feet, protect myself, and Max keeps me company. I wouldn't say I get lonely. That's the wrong word. I'm alone, but I am not lonely. So I told you last night I went out for a walk with Max. I'd eaten that lovely mint chopped chip with bubblegum sauce from the ice cream van, which I hadn't gone out first of all, but I went out to get one. There's a guy over the road that looks like me, I suppose in a funny kind of way, but he's male. I wore a black t-shirt and a black pair of shorts to go out to the ice cream van because it was hot yesterday afternoon. I came back towards my block of flats. There was a white BMW parked outside, and the guy from the opposite block of flats was getting into a white BMW wearing almost the similar clothes that I was. And he had brown curly hair and a bit more chubbier than me. Doubles look, funny doubles. So I took Max out last night. I told you there was a roller skater with a really, really tiny pair of shorts on. I've been bullied in this flat for 2.5 years, right, 2.5 years. I had 2.5 years of constant noise. Every time I tried to do a YouTube video, his kids upstairs would stamp on the ceiling, scream, yell, and make a nuisance of themselves. It sounded like they were tearing up the ceiling and breaking furniture. I'm an adult. If I want to make a YouTube video in the safety of my own flat, I'm not doing any harm to anyone. That's my business. I can't hear inside other people's flats. I don't stare and watch other people. It doesn't interest me. I'm my own person. I'm not interested in what other people are doing. Right? So that's laid off this year from about April. That's laid off. So we get the dogs barking, and dogs naturally bark. Of course they bark, but it is annoying to the owner. If a dog is constantly barking, I want to stop Max doing it. I know it's a natural thing for a dog to bark, but when does it become a nuisance? A nuisance. When it stops other people getting on with their lives, that's when it becomes a nuisance. Like when you've got a dog barking all day long in an empty flat and you're next door to it and it's loud and you can't get on with your everyday life. That's when it becomes a nuisance. So, I don't mind. I love dogs. I love dogs. You know that Luna, that black dog Luna, the other day, right, the guy, I told you, the guy that had Luna had put a rope in its mouth. The blonde lady had Luna the other day because his girlfriend is a blonde foreign lady, Luna's owner. And the blonde woman was miles away from the dog. The dog bounded over to me. It doesn't jump on me. Luna doesn't jump on me because I know how to control dogs. It comes back, the blonde lady's miles away from Luna, black Labrador puppy, and Luna comes bounding over. Max is tiny. That dog could crush my dog, suffocate it, squash it, and it could do Max harm. But I know how to deal with that dog. It comes bounding over, and I went, "Hello, Luna," and she went to go like that, and I went, "No, Luna, no," and she ran back. She ran back to the blonde woman. I love pets. I love animals. I love dogs. I love cats. I love birds. I even love crickets and fucking ant farms and shit like that. So I'm not going to get cross with somebody else's dog. I told you I'm a nice person. It's not the dog's fault, it's the owner's. And I'm not, no, the owner will learn. That that dog will hurt somebody and that person will report them to the relevant authorities. It's not up to me. One day that dog is going to bounce all over a kid, bounce all over a dog or possibly hurt somebody, and that person is going to deal with it, right? She's a foreign lady, she probably doesn't understand English and the English ways of life, and yeah, but once you tell someone that this dog is becoming a nuisance, can you do something about it, and they just ignore you, some people get fed up. But that is a Labrador puppy. It's about 9 months old, and it's bounding about and it's very, very heavy, and it could squash a kid or a small dog. But I know how to deal with it. No! And off it went. So, on to what people look like, it doesn't matter. It's your personality. You can look as ugly as hell, and you can have women coming out the door, loads of boyfriends. It is not what you look like, it's your personality. You can be as pretty as shit, but you can be a bitch, or you can keep looking at your face in the mirror and be concerned about what you look like than who you're with. I'm not a shallow person. If someone comes up to me and they're okay, that's fine. And you're saying, Charlie, I wanted him to be a friend, nothing more. I don't even think I'm ready for a relationship. But when I said no, he didn't do as he was told. He didn't respect my wishes. So I had to be firm with him and say, look, you're not my boyfriend, Charlie, you're not. You're a friend. And it stopped. Everything stopped. Because once they think that they've got a chance, they'll keep going on. So you have to tell them, not nasty, but I don't want you as a boyfriend. And I'm not some game you can play with. And I'm a straight, single woman. Because Charlie said to me that he was talking to a gay man in the Bakers down Rochester High Street. I'm a straight, single woman. And I know my mum used to laugh at my dad and call him a bit of a fairy, but he had fathered 3 children, and he stayed with my mum for the 54 years they were together, and he never left her. It's a lovely sunny day today. It's gorgeous outside, the sun's out, and I go out when I want to go out. I don't answer to the tune of other people. I've got my own life. If people want to copy, that's up to them. I'm not interested. I don't even look now at what other people are doing because it drives you crazy. They need to get on with their own lives and do what they want to do. If they want to take the mickey out of me, they're wasting their time because I don't give a fuck. I think it's quite funny in a perverted sort of way. I mean, if somebody wants to upset you because they're worried about you, right? Maybe someone didn't want me to get an ice cream yesterday. All they've got to do is say, Crystal, don't get an ice cream. No, they have to make a song and dance about it. Getting cross is unproductive, it's negative. I try and wake up every morning, and even though I feel like a pile of crap sometimes and I'm in pain, it's a new day, time is fleeting, and I don't want to waste a minute, I don't want to waste a second. I want to relish every second minute I'm alive.